Okay, I want everyone in the audience to close their eyes and picture this. You're starving, and your little brother is whimpering because his stomach pangs are so strong. Your mother just lost her job because she got pregnant again and lost all of her customers. You put on your uniform and head out to the streets to try and look as appealing as possible. Welcome to Pattaya, Thailand. Open your eyes. The Tamar Center is a recovery center based in the heart of Pattaya that was founded in 1999. Their goal is to go into the center of Pattaya, into the dark alleys filled with drugs, prostitution, and gang violence, aimed specifically towards women. There's an estimated 35,000 bar girls in Pattaya, and bar girls is just another word for prostitution. First, they offer them a place to stay and food to eat. Then they begin to offer counseling and vocational training to try and show them the love that Jesus has for them that is so much better than their life in prostitution and drugs, the way they were meant to be loved. Here's a short video showing you firsthand an example of how they do that.
It's been so cool launching our first inaugural Real Men Buy Flowers event here in Pattaya, Thailand. And teaming up with Tamar Center and with Sheer Love in the Red Light District has just been such a blessing and encouragement to me. I mean, those guys are just awesome. We were able to do 24 hours of prayer leading up to the event. As we were going out, we were able to be on the beach, the entrance of the Red Light District, and worshiping and praying. And then we broke up teams and had the women go into the bars and just love on the girls, and the guys were doing worship here on the beach, cover them in prayer. And then we also did street ministry down the beach, sharing the gospel. Such a crazy cool opportunity just to be the light of Jesus in such a dark place.
On the last bar that we went to, we got invited in, and we ended up talking to two girls who were 16. It was really special to have my mom here, and I just saw her mother heart come out, and as we left, she just hugged both of them. And the one girl specifically hasn't known her mother since she was 1, and my mom just hugged her, and usually she waits until they release before she releases, and they just kept hugging. As she let go, she just looked at me, and I was like, Mom, she's probably never been hugged like that, especially by her mother. That's the beauty of things, you know, we can buy 100 roses, we can have 1 million people go out, but I think some of the most impactful things are little moments like that, just a hug or a smile or telling people, hey, God loves you and we see you and we love you.
Being a guy going into the bars and seeing these women get treated this way was it was a whole nother battle in itself. It was just great to be able to be there with other men and be guys that are willing to come in and show them what it's like to really be loved on by God and by other men who just want to treat them the way that they deserve to be treated. You buy women, you can do whatever you want with them. And it's just nice to be able to be the role model, to set the example for other men around to come in and see what we're doing in this and to want to be a part of that, to want to be able to help these women and make a difference in their lives.
Thursday, we did our party at Tamar where we were going to invite 60 women to come and receive some presents, roses, just be loved on for a little bit, have a chance to just have a normal life and get out of the bars for a few hours. And I love that we were able to buy out women from a bar that we previously didn't really have a lot of favor with or access to. We had 24 women from Soy 6 come out. Just how it happened was totally God and His favor and His provision. The amount of women that asked for prayer was something that stood out to me too. And I got to pray specifically for 2 women. And the one girl went really deep into her story about things, which was nice because usually on outreach when we ask, they just want money or a boyfriend to pay for everything. So it was nice to open up about the reality of their lives and things that are happening that we could pray for too. And then in the end, opening it up to everyone and just praying over all the women was really awesome.
So you may be thinking after watching the video, that city doesn't look very impoverished, it looks like an American city. How are these women even forced into prostitution? Well, during the Vietnam War, the men of Pattaya were sent out to fight and the women were left without any source of income. Because Pattaya is on the coast of Thailand, it's a hub for fishermen. The men would sail in after days, weeks, or months out to sea. They're looking for 2 things, sex and a drink. What began as a temporary fix to feed their children turned into a career path for women all over Thailand. Once people began to see all of the money it brought in, or the fact that women would marry the highest paying customer, parents would send their daughters to Pattaya to train in this career with an almost guaranteed paycheck. Now, I know some of these circumstances are incredibly bleak and something we like to turn our heads to and pretend it isn't actually happening. But the reality is, Pattaya is just one of many cities with such a problem for prostitution. I'm not telling you to book a flight to Thailand and join the Tamar Center, but there are many reasonable ways that you can help fight the battle against prostitution. For one, we can donate. It costs $1,500 to get one woman through training at the Tamar Center, but it only costs $15 to get them through an English class and only $25 to train them for a job at the local bakery. There are many other donation options that you can check out at globalgiving.org. The other option is to support the women on Pattaya is to check out tamarproducts.com. It's a website where handmade cards, jewelry, scarves, and other gifts are sold. All products are made by the women who have chosen a better life over prostitution, and all of the proceeds go to the Tamar Center. So next time you're shopping for some new earrings, check out tamarproducts.com. And shop while giving to a great cause. We can't begin to understand what having to sell your body in a third world country would feel like, but there are ways for us to help. Sometimes empowering other women just looks like donating the spare change that's been sitting in your cup holder all semester. Thank you.